So it looks like today everything is 20% off. They've got a big sale. Here's something that you don't see every day. Spotted a bunch of PSP games. They restocked on a bunch of games, same area. And I think I'm gonna grab some. So you got...
Hello everyone, we're back again with another episode of my $10 game collection series. I think we're on episode 9 now, so getting close to 10 episodes. In this series, we're just showing you guys that in the year 2023, you can still game hunt very cheap by buying and flipping games and building a whole collection. So already in 8 weeks of game hunting, I've amassed close to 50 games. And I have a pretty decent game fund still. I know it's getting a little lower, but we've got tons of items on eBay that we are trying to sell. So I'm not going to talk too much to start off this video. Let's just jump into some updates. So this is how our game collection looks right now. Definitely starting to run out of space on this top shelf. I'll have to start utilizing these bottom shelves. So down here, I just have my shoes down here. I've got 2 pairs of Ultra Boost shoes that I'm trying to sell for profit. And then these are some of the items that I just have for sale on eBay. Didn't want to include them up here because I'm hoping these will sell a little quicker. So you've got, my Guitar Hero games and some of the newer games that I just picked up from the last episode. Then I got some empty cases right here. We had like a Wii Sports in here, so I just took it out. And then we just used this to put, I think, the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw game in. So we do have some updates. We just sold the Wii Sports. This one sold within like a day of me posting it. But it is complete, and we sold it for $25. Well, $24.99. So that's awesome that this game is selling for so high on eBay still. And then we did just sell 1 copy of the Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. We've got a ton of Guitar Hero games for sale. And so this one is complete. And this one actually sold for, I think, $22. So still some decent value. That's actually a lot because the World Tour games, they only sell for around $15-ish. And this one actually sells for $22. So this is definitely a more valuable one. So after fees and shipping for these 2 games, this is how much we'll get to add back to the game fund. So it's great to add a little bit more money to our game fund. I like to stay close to 100 or over 100. So for this episode, we'll probably head back out to the Goodwills again. Definitely miss being out there. And then we'll see what other stores we come across for this week. So I am at half-priced books, and sometimes you can find them slipping on some game prices. There's 2 games that I'm really considering picking up for the $10 game collection. So it's these 2 right here, Need for Speed Carbon. They got it for $7. I think it sells for, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13. So for that, we may just pick it up and add to the collection because I am a fan of this game. Then I picked up this one, Zone of Enders. They got it listed at $10. It's interesting because it's got this Metal Gear Solid 2 demo disc. And so if they do include that with this, then I think it does sell for around $25-ish. So to be able to double up, could be an interesting grab, but $10 is definitely a bit high. Just want to take a look at these loose discs.
We try to add to it every day, but you said
Okay.
that would be checking it a week.
Uh-huh. So it looks like today everything is 20% off. They've got a big sale going on today. So I'm just going to scan through and see if I can find anything cheap that can add with this discount, maybe take a few bucks off. So for example, one game that I'm interested in but a little higher right now is Fable 1. This is $7, so debating on this one. So looking at this case, got a lot more valuable stuff in here. Some God of War games back there, a Gundam game on the PS2, got Wind Waker on the Wii. Look at this Captain America and the Avengers on the Genesis. They made so many cool Marvel games on the Genesis and Super Nintendo. Got a Contra game right here for 50. But one game that kind of sticks out is this Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for 10 bucks, an N64 game for 10 bucks, plus the 20% off sale. So what does that bring that down to? Probably like 8 bucks. I think I might pick it up. I mean, it's an N64 game, could add it to the $10 game collection. And then I'll probably just do this one. I'll pass on this one.
I played Fable when I was a kid. I think Fable 3.
Yeah.
And then when you get a dog, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Fable 3 was a good one. Fable 2 was really good too. But Fable 1 I didn't really play as much. I don't know. I think because I played the newer ones and then I couldn't get into like the original one. But.
So just randomly stopped in Half Price Books and found out they had a 20% off sale going on. So got these 3 games for 20% off. We actually got to pick up our first N64 game of the $10 game collection. This was only 10 bucks plus 20% off, so around 8 bucks, not bad. And then I actually just picked up Fable for the Xbox. And then I picked up this Zone of the Enders game. Never heard of it, never played it. It does resell for around 20 to 25, so I'm hoping to just flip this and recoup our money back for this purchase.
Back at the Goodwills this week and found some games that I may just pick up for the collection. Got some games down here, nothing too special, but a couple of them that I'm interested in. Got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for $2.99. That is complete. Then you got the original Assassin's Creed. I don't think I have these 2 yet, so just gonna buy it, add it to the collection. Then I also have Project Gotham Racing, an original Xbox game. We'll definitely add this to the collection as well, all $2.99. Then you got some other ones. Considering this as well, this is cool because it's like a double game. And then you got Tiger Woods and then Assassin's Creed 2, which I already have. May pick this up too. Well, actually, no. Look at this. So it's a different game, and then they put the cheat codes, they wrote them on the inside of the case, which is pretty cool. Hello, just gonna get these. No, it's okay. No.
We're back in the game room and we've got some quick updates. Just sold 2 games. The first one was this Sims 4 bundle, including the cats and dogs. We picked this one up pretty early on in our series and we sold it for $16. Not bad. I think we'll probably get back around 8 bucks for this game. And then we also sold the Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. This is our second one that we just sold. It is complete. And this one just sold for $20. So yeah, definitely some value there. And after fees and calculations, this is how much we'll add back to the game fund. So here's something that you don't see every day. Spotted a bunch of PSP games. Doesn't look like anything too special in here, but just some sports games. They're all priced at $4 too, which is a bit high, but yeah, pretty cool. I never see these at Goodwill anymore. And you got these movies too. Yeah, pretty cool. Then you got some more games over here, some original Xbox games. Yeah, checked all these and really nothing too special. Halo 2, Shadow Ops. I don't know if these have any value. I don't think so. Got a Guitar Hero. Actually, a Guitar Hero 2. I looked this up and I think it does go for around $10-ish. But $4 is pretty high and wouldn't be worth it. Then some Wii games. So I'm looking at the DVDs and I spotted something that I'm not sure if I want to pick up. And it's this right here. This is a sealed 4K Blu-ray movie, Maleficent. I've never seen this movie too. So I know that these 4K Blu-ray movies, they're still pretty valuable, especially if they're in brand new condition like this. And so I think this is selling for around 10 to 15. So buying it for $3, I don't know if it'll be worth it. So I could just get it and leave it on the collection until it is sold. So someone in my comments
mentioned that I should be on the lookout for Pokemon stuff because it does have some decent value. And so I spotted this right here in the plushie section, a Pikachu. And even something like this, I was like, what the heck, why not scan it up? And I didn't see this exact one, but I saw a couple of them listed for around 10 to 20. Not much sold listings, but still 10 to 20 is not bad. Alright, so I came back to this Goodwill. I live like literally less than 5 minutes away, so that's why I'm always here. And they restocked on a bunch of games, same area, and I think I'm gonna grab some. So you got Shadow of Mordor on the Xbox 360 this time. I know I picked it up for the PS3. You got Bakugan Battle Brawlers. May pick this up as well for $2.99. Never played it though, and it looks like somebody may have donated some Wii U games. We may get to add some Wii U games to our collection, so probably gonna pick those two up as well. This thing looked very interesting. Look at this, a reprinted case. What is this, Batman? But the games we have are Return to Arkham City. Is this like the Telltale games? No, I think this might have belonged to like a collection. Batman collection. Return to Arkham Asylum. So yeah, I've never actually seen these discs, but we'll consider that. Then I got Assassin's Creed Rogue. Never picked this one up before, so. And then I did find Jack 3, so I may pick this one up. I don't know if it has any value. I know the earlier ones don't, so let's see. No bad scratches at all, actually. Then the last game is this Nintendo Land Loose. Don't think it has much value, but I think I may pass on that.
My name is Barbara.
Hello. I'm gonna grab these.
And then did you check to make sure that they're on here?
Yeah.
Total is $18.84, and then you do have that $5 coupon. You don't need
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean,
No.
So that was an awesome stop. I came back to this Goodwill, had a good time because there were a ton of new games out there. I ended up grabbing these 6 games. Costed me around $13 because I had like a $5 coupon. So once you spend over $100 at Goodwill, you get a $5 coupon to use on any purchase. And I think in this $10 game collection challenge, I've already spent over $100 at Goodwill. So I get $5 to use, and I just used it on this purchase to make things a little bit cheaper. So most of the games that we picked up, I'm probably going to be adding to the collection, but these were the 2 games that I may be flipping. I think our funds are getting a little bit low. So this one right here, this Batman one, it's a 2-disc type of situation. So I guess they re-released Arkham City and Arkham Asylum on the Xbox One, and it'd be great to have in the collection if this was like an actual display, but this is a reprinted cover, so I may just end up flipping it. I think it has like a little bit of value, around $15, so we'll see if it's worth it to sell it or not. And then also this Jack 3, not too interested in these Jack games. I haven't played any of them on the PS2, but I got them because they do still have some decent value, and if our funds get low, we'll probably end up flipping this as well. So we did sell more stuff. We've been selling stuff at random times this week, and so kind of difficult for me to show. But we bought a bunch of stuff from last week, and that's why we've got a lot of stuff selling. So the first thing we sold was this Guitar Hero 5, and this one sold for actually $24, which is a lot. I'm not sure if this is the most valuable Guitar Hero now on the Wii. I'm not sure how much Warriors of Rock goes for. I know that one's pretty valuable as well. And after fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. We also did sell a Guitar Hero World Tour. We got 2 copies, but we sold this copy for $17, the one without a manual. And so after fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our collection. And then we also just sold this right here, this Ultimate Sinatra. I guess this is a CD, a 4-disc CD set. That's what it actually is. It's not a Blu-ray or a DVD. But we sold this one for $21, which is great. We only had it for about a week or 2, and it already sold. So after fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. So yeah, awesome to be able to sell more stuff. Just gonna go ahead and package these up and get these shipped. Alright, so that pretty much concludes it for our week. It was a bit shorter of a week because I was a lot more busy, and I honestly just haven't been able to find much at the Goodwills and thrift stores. So yeah, sometimes we're gonna have weeks like this where we just don't find as much stuff. But for the things that we did get, we got some decent games to add to our collection, and a good amount of it too for what we was able to find. So we first stopped at Half Price Books, which, you know, is a favorite store of mine. I always go there every now and then because you can find some cheap stuff. And they were having a 20% off sale for basically all the games in the store. So the first thing we picked up was our very first N64 game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I didn't play this one this much, but I definitely want to start picking up some N64 games because it's probably my favorite Nintendo console. Growing up, I played a lot of the great games on there, and I want to add some of those games to this collection. And then we picked up Zone of the Enders on PlayStation 2. Never heard of this game before. They had it priced for $9, so the 20% off goes down to $8. And I think this one does have some decent value. It's a 2-disc situation, and so it's got like a demo disc for Metal Gear Solid 2. And then I picked up Fable. This is one of my favorite franchises on the Xbox. It is an exclusive, which is really cool, and I love the Fable games. This one I didn't play as much. I think I got like halfway through and just didn't play it. Still a great game and a big fan favorite in the franchise. Then we went to a couple Goodwills and found actually a decent amount of games. We got one 4K Blu-ray disc in brand new condition. This is Maleficent. Never seen this before. I kind of wish that it wasn't brand new so that I could watch it. But that definitely does still have some decent value. Then we got some games just to add to our collection. Maybe we'll flip some of these games. The first game we got was Project Gotham Racing. I did play this game as a child, but I don't remember too much of it. I don't think it was that fun either, but this was the exclusive game on the Xbox original. Then we got a lot of Assassin's Creed games. We got the first Assassin's Creed. We're basically just filling up the whole collection for Assassin's Creed right now. And then we got Brotherhood as well. I know Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was a big favorite, a lot of people's, probably a lot of people's favorites, but I still enjoyed Assassin's Creed 2 a bit better than this one. Then we picked up Assassin's Creed Rogue. I think this was the one that released the same time during Black Flag. And so I think I played Black Flag, but I never actually played this one. Then we got this Batman game. The cover definitely threw me off, but it's actually 2 discs. It's Batman Arkham City and I think Arkham Asylum. Yeah. And these were re-releases on the Xbox One. Then we picked up 2 Wii games. We got Scribblenauts Unmasked and Lego City Undercover. I don't think these have much value, but it's really cool that we get to add some Wii U games to our collection. Then we got Shadow of Mordor on the Xbox 360. We already picked this up for the PlayStation 3, but might as well just pick it up for the Xbox as well. And then the last game we picked up was Jak 3. I never played these games. I bet they're a ton of fun. They look like a ton of fun if they made a whole bunch in this series. And that pretty much ends our video. We did sell a bunch of stuff that I just highlighted before this, so we get, you know, some decent funds. I think we're sitting pretty well right now with where we're at. We get to add a ton of games to our collection, which is always great. I'm gonna have to kind of reorganize the shelf because, you know, kind of running out of space in this middle shelf. Don't know what to put up top, but we're gonna have to start utilizing these bins in the bottom row. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Another week down, and we're gonna prepare for the next week. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.